Hey, what's up guys? Brian here. So actually I just came out from the movies watching Superman. So I think this is my take on what do I think about this movie. So first of all, I think this movie has a lot of James Gunn's influence in it, of course, because it is directed by James Gunn. How do I say there's a lot of James Gunn's influence? I think when you watch this movie, there's certain scenes, certain fights, and certain things that happen, the way that it's shot and the way it's presented, you feel like, hey, that looks something similar to what I've seen in Guardians of Galaxy, in the Suicide Squad. So that one gives you a lot of the James Gunn feel that okay, this is the James Gunn signature technique that he's using in his previous movie. So you definitely have that feeling. And also there's a few things that you will pick up that you feel like okay, this is James Gunn's signature. You'll see that the color grading is more like bright, things are more bright, and it gives like this hopeful feeling of the whole movie instead of like if you compare it to Batman versus Superman, the previous Supermans, which is the older DC, which everything is like very dark and very serious. But this, when you're watching this Superman, you can actually feel that hey, the color grading actually looks slightly different. It's like more vibrant. It feels more, the color pops more. It's like using the Samsung cameras, and then the pictures that you've taken, the color is actually popping up more. You feel like it's more bright, it's more vibrant. The color grading is more brighter, and then there is a lot of the signature James Gunn jokes that sometimes we see in the Guardians of Galaxy, the Suicide Squads. So yeah, James Gunn definitely has his signature move in this Superman movie. And the next thing would be about the story. I feel that actually the story is pretty much self-contained, which I like. It's not trying to set up too many things. It's not trying to like, okay, I need to put some seeds here, I need to put some seeds there, and then we'll be able to expand this universe, which I was very afraid that they might do that because it's a total reboot now. It's James Gunn's first movie on the big screen for DC Studio. So I was very worried that they are trying to do a little bit of everything and try to set up for a lot of new movies. But luckily, the story is pretty much self-contained. You won't feel that okay, I need to remember this, I need to remember that. So it's pretty much straightforward. Story is self-contained. And then for me personally, there's a few actors that I feel that did very well in this movie. The one that stood up for me is actually Nicholas Hoult. Nicholas Hoult, which is acting as the Lex Luthor. So I really like how he portrayed Lex Luthor. It feels like I'm watching the actual Lex Luthor that is like very jealous of Superman, and he dislikes Superman. He finds a way to frame Superman. He finds a way to like really destroy Superman physically, mentally. He just hates Superman and he wants to find a way to deal with Superman. Yeah, you actually feel the hate that Nicholas Hoult is portraying as the Lex Luthor. So actually, yeah, I absolutely love Nicholas Hoult acting. And David Corenswet, he's also pretty good as a Superman, I would say. He gives me a bit of like the naive, the Superman that is like maybe like just a few years into being Superman, and then he's still quite young being Superman. So you feel that okay, he's still trying to learn stuff. Okay, he's not that experienced yet, which is why some of the scenes in the beginning, I feel like actually a more experienced Superman would have find ways to deal with stuff. But then, which is good because this actually gives space for this Superman to grow up, to learn, and then to be a better and wiser Superman in the future. Which is why I think it's pretty clever for James Gunn to do this, so that he's actually like putting this very early Superman, and so that we can see his growth throughout the movie and in the future installments. So I think it's clever for James Gunn to do it this way, so that we start small, we slowly expand Superman and watch him grow through the ages of being Superman. And then overall, I like this film a lot because I don't remember watching any Superman movie that is like this upbeat, that's this light-hearted and this funny. So it's like, it's not like the old Supermans where you feel like okay, it's kind of serious, and then it's like they give the pep talk, and then Superman suddenly is like okay, I'm powered up, I want to go fight the bad guy. This Superman feels more upbeat throughout the whole movie, and then there is quite light-hearted also. There's quite a lot of like witty jokes, like funny jokes, but still the character still feels like quite accurate and grounded. So Guy Gardner as Green Lantern, that one is I believe that is quite grounded, which is quite, not to say grounded, which is quite comic book accurate. Yeah, so I believe a lot of, if you like the actual comic book, the original sources, then I think you will like how these heroes and these characters are being portrayed. I believe they are being portrayed very accurate to their comic book. So I think James Gunn did a pretty good job in balancing heart, the humor, and then being accurate to the source material, and also bring his signature techniques into this movie. So overall, I liked it a lot. I would say it's something like a 8.5 out of 10 for me. So the good thing is this movie is not trying to set up a lot of sequels and like spin off for other superheroes and stuff. So I would say it's pretty much self-contained. So which I think is good. It's a clever move from Gunn, so that he starts small and then he can slowly expand and give more time to other movies to develop their new characters, instead of like putting too many characters in this Superman movie, which I think is kind of good. So let's see. I'm pretty much excited to see what James Gunn is going to bring to the other DC studio movies, the upcoming DC studio movies. So yeah, first video uploading to YouTube. So let's see how this do. And it's just, I like to watch movies in the cinema, so I just thought of like start doing some movie reviews. So yeah, see you guys next time. I think the next one I'll probably be reviewing Fantastic Four. I think, yeah, that's it. Bye guys.